So I thought I'd hop on and discuss. Hold up. Let me get right. Should I keep it that real? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it that real. Alright, there we go. I gotta get some AC, y'all. 3 miles. Oh, I gotta get that gas now. That'd be alright. But okay, yeah. So, as far as my spiritual journey, some interesting things that I've been noticing. And let me say this too. My spiritual journey has included different studies. I haven't not just been doing meditation and stuff like that. I need to, probably strengthen that area. But I took in a lot of knowledge, like read a lot of books, a lot of informational videos for months on end, maybe longer. It's probably been close to a year. I consumed a lot of books, and I was actually listening to, people that I respected or valued their insight, maybe like online, what type of books they're reading, to kind of take a step into the knowledge that they have. And I think that's really important that people do that, because a lot of people miss that part. But yeah, so the interesting things that I've noticed, some interesting, weird. I'm gonna go ahead and say this one first, because this is in my head first. UFOs. Yeah, I said it. I was doing my delivery job one day, and it was nighttime. It was a late day. This particular day, I saw a UFO 4 times. 4 times. And I was a little freaked out. Now, let me explain what I saw. How I perceived it, the first 3 were different than the 4th one. Oh my goodness. But yeah, anyway, I ain't gonna let nothing stop this message. The first 3 just looked like maybe like a teal type of light with a soft glow. The soft glow could have came from the clouds. I don't know. Oh, I like the way the sun hit. But yeah, so yeah, they was like maybe like hours apart, and I'm like, why do I keep on seeing this? This is crazy. What is going on? And I had been researching Palladian and all of this stuff lately, and I'm just like, man, like, what's going on? I ain't gonna tell you my mind until I get to the story, because the stories are gonna be told, y'all. These stories are gonna be told in detail. But yeah, so I'm like freaking out by the end of the day, because I just saw the 3rd UFO, and I'm like, what is it following me? Like, what's going on? This is weird. But at the same time, I'm interested, and I'm not as scared as I thought I would have been. Okay, so I decide to pull out my phone and record myself talking about it, to document it for myself, or to document it for anybody, because I'm like, yo, I don't know what's going on. I was literally thinking that I might be about to get abducted by aliens. It just sounds, I don't care what it sounds like. That's where my mind was at. And I'm like, yo, just in case, you need to document what's going on, like, because this is like crazy. So yeah, as I'm recording, I see it again, but this time it came with a noise, and the noise was so out of this earth. Like it was just like, I'm gonna attach the video, or I'm gonna post it, I don't know, but you can actually hear it. If you probably listen to it in your car, you can probably hear it. I saw it and I heard it, and the camera was facing me, so it wasn't facing the sky, but all you can see is my reaction. And you can tell by how I reacted that I was terrified. I was scared, because it was like, yo, what's going on? What's really going on? So yeah, the alien one, yeah, that freaked me out. I was a little scared about that one. I ain't gonna lie. And other interesting things, you might find yourself watching these psychic videos, these psychic reading videos. Now, what was freaking me out was the fact that the things that these psychics were talking about were, in the collective readings, was so close to what was going on in my life, or exact, down to animals that they were referring to that I may be seeing. And that shit started freaking me out a little bit, and I'm like, yo, how does this lady know that I saw a hawk today? Let me get more specific. How does this lady know that I saw a peacock How do they know I saw a peacock today? This sounds crazy, right? I got the footage. And I'm gonna post these things. Maybe I'll put like a compilation of stuff because I keep up with this stuff because you know I know it's abnormal and I know it's probably hard for people to believe when you see these type of things. So I'm like, yo, let me document all of this stuff, this weird stuff that's going on. So yeah, man, them psychics was talking about animals, and to this day, this still happens. But I started to think like, okay, what if it's just that maybe they tapping into my energy because I'm tapping into their energy because they sneaking and telling me on some type stuff. You know, they might be like putting it in my head and then I'm manifesting this into my reality. But then I started getting the same information they was in some type of way, and I guess that's what we call channeling. So I started getting these messages, and then they would do it like 2 days later, and I'd be like, man, that's crazy. Like, I just watched a reading today, and I'm by Silver Irise. That's just one of them. I watch all kind of things. Okay, she mentioned in one of those videos that you may be seeing hawks, you may be seeing sparrows. Yo, tell me why I found two feathers today. Hawk and a sparrow. I'm wearing them in my hand. I'm wearing them. And I'll talk about that another time because I'm not going to put everything in one video because I need to organize. Right now, I'm just putting myself out there and just saying what I need to say, you know, and kind of figuring myself out how I want to run my YouTube. So, y'all bear with that process. I'm pretty sure y'all enjoying the process just because it's like getting real insight, something that people want. So, it's like I'm taking you with me on my journey. But yeah, anyway, yeah, so that was strange, like the psychics. I remember one psychic, and this is a collective reading. One psychic mentioned something about somebody knocking at my door as a Jehovah Witness. And then it happened. And I was just like, dang, that was crazy, you know what I'm saying? Other things, angel numbers. These psychics were really resonating with the same angel numbers that I was. Like, I would see them, and then I'd watch their video, and boom, like, they say the numbers that I saw, and I'm just like, okay, how is this happening? So, it made me question my whole entire reality, like, am I doing this? Am I in a coma? Is this reality real? Because how am I getting this information and then it's getting to them? Are they taking the information from me? Like, is this some type of energy work? Like, these are all the questions that's going through my head. With some of these questions, I still don't have the answer to. A lot of it, I just want to understand, and I ask for the insight, and I know I'm going to get it. But, yeah, that me resonating so strong with, so strongly with so many psychics, so many spiritual teachers, so many people online, I'm seeing their messages at the right time. And that was kind of crazy. Another strange thing, this ain't really strange, but this was kind of like insightful when I started to notice how a lot of successful people were talking, like Oprah Winfrey. She was saying some things and it resonated with me to the point where I understood it in another light because of the spiritual knowledge that I had acquired. So, you know, it's a journey. I shedded a lot off of me. I got rid of a lot. I currently have like no friends, zero. There's nobody that I call. There's nobody that I call. It's gotten to that point, and it's sad, but at the same time, it's a relief because all of the people that I was attracting or dealing with in my life were holding me back in some type of way or draining me of my energy. So I couldn't allow it no more, man. I started cutting everybody off, including my parents. You know, and I never expected my life to be like this. I never expected that. I always thought that my brother, my sister, we all would always be together and kind of, you know, be grown together, go to clubs together, do these type of things, and it just didn't go that way at all. It was just like, wow, look at this. I got some stories for y'all, man. I got some stories, but when I tell these stories, I'm gonna tell these stories, and y'all gonna be able to see the movie play in your head. I got some stories to tell y'all. So, yeah, strange things happen. You see, it's like I drift sometimes, but yeah, strange things happen, and maybe these things have been happening, like angel numbers, I've been seeing repeated numbers since I was like in a kid. And I saw the same number over and over again. Something, okay, I'm not gonna say the number. Dang, am I channeling right now? Okay, I'm not gonna say the number because I feel led not to. But yeah, since I was a kid, I'm seeing the same number over and over and over and over. And to this day I still see the same number. And this was connected to my spiritual journey also. It came back. And as far as angel numbers, you know, I see these numbers daily. I cannot keep count anymore with the amount of angel numbers that I see in a day. It's to the point now where I accept it as like a text message. So that's where I'm at with that. Um, I can't think of anything right. Well, let me not speak like that. I believe that's all I got right now as far as strange things. But maybe I'll do like a part 2 or part 3. But yeah, the alien stuff, the psychics resonating with my stories, like very specific on collective readings. Not going to them, on collective readings. It seemed like everybody was picking up my energy, you know. But I forgot the third one. I'm gonna work on this, y'all. I'm gonna work on this, man. Y'all bear with me, man. Matter of fact, you bear with me or you don't bear with me. I'm gonna keep it like that, man. Cause I'm keeping it real. So let me get this gas. I'm gonna let y'all.